Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, January the 4th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. Now, you will notice I have a few different ones than you maybe have. I have re-rolled complete a mutated event and kill mutated enemies, and I got some different ones instead. So many videos on my channel that will help you guys out, give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player, someone who's never played before, if you're a returning player, someone who hasn't played in a while, or an experienced player, someone who plays a couple times a week, if there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or some trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can, and sometimes you guys help me out with that as well, which is greatly appreciated. Alright, let's go and take a look at some stuff here we could do in our camp. It looks like we can. Let's take a look at this Fallout first one here. Build anything in a workshop or camp 5. So we can go ahead, claim any old workshop in the map. We'll do claim it, then you can build anything at all. I just prefer to build it at my camp. Now, it works out well if you are building a new camp, or you can just go ahead, go to a spot. You can build some stuff and you can scrap it, and that's what I usually do. Now, I usually kind of prefer building stuff that doesn't cost a lot of resources, and I usually kind of go for stuff like in floor decor, such as mats or rugs. A lot of time, mats or rugs only cost like cloth or rubber. Usually, cloth and rubber is stuff that people have on them all the time. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft 5 of these bad boys. Of course, he's going to walk over them. There we go. Build anything in a workshop or camp 5 for 5. Easy peasy. Now you can go ahead, as I mentioned, you can go ahead and keep the stuff that you crafted. Or you can go ahead and scrap it like I do. You get a little bit back. Nothing crazy or anything, but you do get some back. Okay, done. Alright, what's next, Jim? What is next? Scrap junk to produce lead, 10. So I have a video out there showing you some great locations for lead, okay? Canned chimes, for example. I have a couple of videos showing you canned chimes, and basically when you disarm the canned chimes and then you scrap it, gives you quite a bit of lead from that. But because we're doing daily, weekly challenges, if you have lead in your stash or scrap box, you might as well just bulk it and get it done as fast and quick as possible. That way you can move on to other things. So let's go ahead and go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go craft. Go down here to bulk, slide it over, go down here to bulk lead. As long as you have 20 lead scrap and 2 plastic, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead and bulk just one, that's all that we need. Let's go ahead and back out. Let's go ahead and scrap. We're going to scrap the bulk lead we just crafted. Done. Scrap done to produce lead 10 for 10. And again, there's nothing stopping you from going in the wasteland and fighting junk items to give you lead. It's just, this is just faster and quicker just because we're just doing daily weekly challenges, that's all. Okay, what's next, Jim? What is next here? Eat a cake, pie, or candy 5. So I have a couple older videos that are still valid, okay? And I have a fairly newer video that I made. It was a daily that we did maybe a couple of weeks ago, I would say now. And we had proved out, if you guys were around for the birthday cake, the birthday cake doesn't, even though it says cake, it doesn't count. But we're going to try it again. We are going to try it again and see if it works. I usually kind of go for popcorn. Okay, popcorn. Many of you will have the popcorn machine, either this Hollywood one or the OG one, which is the red one. And some of you will have these candy machines we got in Season 11. Okay? And we're going to try some stuff out there. I wish it was more than just 5, just so we can kind of go through the list. But you can check out that video if you like. It's an older video. It's a little rough, but it's still valid. Let's go ahead, go to food and drink, and let's prove out this birthday cake right off the hop here. Slice of birthday cake right there. Let's go ahead. See how it doesn't work. Even though it says cake, it doesn't work. So FYI on that. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to try the popcorn if you guys have a popcorn machine. All right, that counts. Okay. We're going to try the Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy from the Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy machine we got in Season 11. Perfect. Of course, the Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine that everyone got in Season 11. Let's go ahead and try that bad boy. Nice, nice. Let's try some gumdrops. There's some gumdrops. That works. That works. Now, let's try some, if I got some on me, I should. Bubblegum. So bubblegum, everyone should have bubblegum on them. So bubblegum you get by opening up perk card packs. A lot of people might drop it, but I like to save it. There you go. Everyone will have bubblegum on them. You probably have a lot, and that counts, and you can just use up the bubblegum just for this daily challenge. Easy peasy. Just like that, guys. Getting her done. What's next here? Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to collect a microscope or a biometric scanner too. So I have a couple good videos showing you some great locations for our microscopes. We've had this as a daily, weekly challenge maybe a few times this last 2 months, I would say. It would pop up. And some videos of mine, it'll show how to places to find crystal. Okay, like scrap junk to produce crystal. And a lot of those videos, I'll be showing you locations for microscopes, okay? So microscope's a good spot. It's right here in Morgantown. Let's go to Morgantown High School and we'll pop over here. There's other great spots as well. At Morgantown, there's a little science room. There we go. We're at the Morgantown High School. Right here. We're looking for collect microscopes, okay? Now there'll be some scorched here. Usually Morgantown, as we know, they'll be full of ghouls. But around the high school and inside the high school will be scorched. What we're going to do, we're going to go on the side of this bus here. We're going to go into the first door on the left-hand side right here. Morgantown High School. Let's go inside. There's going to be some scorched in here as well, but these guys are fairly low level, so if you're a new player, it's right down your alley. Now, you don't have to go through the entire high school. It's we're fairly close to where we have to be. We're going to go down these set of stairs. We're going to take a left here. There's going to be a scorched going inside the science room, and this room's got that little pumpkin on the wall. And as we can see, we have some microscopes in here, and there's usually 4 of them here, okay? Go ahead and pick one up. Pick the other one up. Now, I would strongly suggest to people, if you come here and the microscopes are not here, that means somebody else took them, okay? Or if you watch one of my other videos and you're new to Fallout 76 and you're on a public server, everyone and their dog will be looking for them, okay? Just like the teddy bears, which I gotta mention. And so either you server hop or you reroll, okay? Those are your options, but you're better off just server hopping, and you'll come across a server where you'll find them, and only pick up what you need. Only pick up what you need. Don't pick up all 4, because that way there you can pick them up the next day, or somebody else can pick them up, you know? Just stuff like that. So FYI. Okay, what's next here, Jim? Or you could do whatever you want. You pick them all up if you wanted. Play the game the way you want to play. Let's go ahead and kill a floater 3. Okay, great spots for some floaters. I have many videos on that. One such spot is right here in the forest. It's called Darling Sisters Lab. Let's go up there. Those of you who are new to my channel or are new to Fallout 76, you'll see me fast travel a lot in these videos as compared to physically walking. And I fast travel more so to make the video as short as possible and to give you guys ideas and locations. And if I were to physically walk to these locations, it would take a long time. So just in case you guys were wondering. Alright, so we're here at Darling Sisters Lab. Taking you guys here many times. Hands down, one of the great spots for 3 floaters every single time. Okay. It's lock and load, Jim. It's lock and load. There's our boy there. And the other cat's down here. He should be popping up here soon. Let's shoot over there. Oh, he's a little sleepy. Oh, there he is there. He's He's like, who woke me up? There we go. 3 floaters just like that, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Every single time. Hands down, one of the best locations for 3 floaters. Floaters are difficult enemies anyway, right? Doesn't matter what level you are, but these guys are probably the lowest level floaters you could find on the map. Alright? And it's in the forest, so. Alright, what's next, Jim? Cripple Mirelurk's limb, too. Perfect. The last couple times I've been taking you guys up here to the toxic dried lake bed. Usually good for 5 or 6 Mirelurks there. Let's go to some results here. This time around, we'll go down here to Ohio River Adventures. Let's pop down there. Right here at Ohio River Adventures. We're going to take care of some Mirelurks, so we're going to cripple Mirelurk's limb. Could be any limb at all. Could be the head, torso, legs, arms, whatever you want to do. You just got to shoot at them, okay? You can free aim if you like, or you can use VATS, whatever you want to do. If you do use VATS, there's a perk card for that under Perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around, head, torso, legs, arms, whatever you want to do there. Alright, so we got our boys around. We can hear them creepy crawling. Oh, they're Alright, there we go. And the other guy should be there. Okay, unfortunately, that did not work. So, if you saw the weekly video I did on the beginning of this this weekly reset, I would have went after 18 Mirelurks, and I was using a bow. And it was on recommendation of a subscriber of mine named Kip. And the bow worked absolutely fantastic to cripple enemies. And you can watch that video if you like. And but just to save some time, I'm just going to use this alien disintegrator. There we go. Cripple Mirelurk Slim 2 for 2. Oh, jeez. How you doing there? How you doing, buds? All right. Done. What's next, Jim? We got one more, don't we? Ferment an Alcoholic Beverage 3. Okay, so I have a couple of good videos. They are older videos of mine, so, you know, my voice is a little rough, the picture's a little rough, but they are still valid. And we have done this several times during our daily, weekly challenge videos that I make, okay? So it's a little bit of a process. So we're going to go to a spot where we can get some corn and we get some razor grain. It's just up the road here. So let's pop over here to Silva Homestead, just up the road. As to the reason why I came down this way. Alright, so we're here at Silva Homestead. Down the road is Billings Homestead, where the workshop is at. So here at Silva Homestead, we're going to get some corn. Billings Homestead, we're going to pick up some razor grain. And we're going to use that to ferment an alcoholic beverage. Now, we're not going to be able to complete it in this video because it's going to take a long time. All right, a real life time. So we're going to go through the steps, and I'll show exactly what it is you have to do. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab some corn, and we're going to need corn and razor grain. The reason why I say corn and razor grain is because we're going to craft some beer. Okay. And hopefully we get some corn here. Oh, is there corn there? Oh, maybe not, Jim. See, I've come here a lot this past week. And, oh, there we go. Some corn here. There we go. So I think the recipe calls for more razor grain than corn, I believe. But we'll get enough corn. And I have some corn in my camp anyway, so I always tell you guys, or mention to you guys, that if you guys are harvesting crops, get enough of it so you can plant the crops in your camp, so you can have it right at your disposal instead of going here. But in these videos, I'm still going to take you to these places because there's enough brand new players to the game. I still want to show people, you know, how to get this stuff. Okay, so how much corn do we got on us, Jim? 15 corn? grab some more corn here. You get those ghouls down there. They don't know what to do with themselves. Okay. So we need some more corn. We'll just go to my... We'll just pick it up from my camp. So this is Silva Homestead. Let's go down the road here. Holy jeepers tree. Wow. Get out of the way, will ya? I get down the road here to Billings Homestead where the workshop is at. And we're going to get some razor grain. And we're going to pick up a little bit more razor grain than we do corn, I believe. Okay. Now, you can go ahead and clear the area. You can claim the workshop if you like. I'm not going to bother. I'm just here for the razor grain. Okay. Another thing you can do, I forgot to mention when I was picking up the corn. If you have a perk card, it's under perception. Okay. This will allow you to pick up more veggies, like green thumb. It's only a 1-star. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. Just switch these cards out and it'll let you pick up more corn, more razor grain, more whatever vegetable. Okay, you can use that to your disposal. Just thought I'd throw that in to help you out, in case you guys were unaware of that card. Some razor grain here. And every time I do this, for some reason, I always end up getting 1 or 2 less than what I need. And it's kind of bizarre how it happens every single time. It never ceases to fail. And then we're going to go back to my camp, and we're going to have to get some boiled water. Yeah, how much razor grain is that, Jim? 32. That should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. Let's head back to my camp here. We got our corn. We got our razor grain. We're going to make some beer. Fermentable beer, I should say. All right. Let's go to my little fountain here on the other side. And we're going to get some dirty water. Or if you're close to a water source, if you don't have a fountain, whatever works for you. If I could find my fountain, there it is right there. And I'm just going to spam the collect button. You can do the same thing if you're near a water source, like a little pond or a river, like in Flatwoods. Okay, great spot. Water fountains are worth their weight in gold. You can place your camp anywheres and have a dirty water source and just spam the button. Okay. Okay, let's see what that does for me here. Okay. Let's head inside. And we're going to boil the water. I could find my cooking station. Do I have a cooking station here? Yeah, I do. Holy jeez, Jim. See, it's been a little while since I've been in this camp. There we go. All drinks, boiled water. Craft whatever we got there. Okay, let's back out. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is what you can do, guys. Let's go to the other side here. We're going to go to our brewing station. So, before we start that, ferment an alcoholic beverage. As I mentioned, it's going to take some time, so just be aware of that. You can decide to re-roll it if you like. A lot of people do, but you can watch the video that I made in the older video, or you can just follow my directions here. It just takes a little bit of time. You can actually start this one off, play the game, do your dailies or weeklies, come back, and it should be done. So here's our brewing station. Okay, we have beers here. Now to make a fermentable beer, we need boiled water, 2, 1 corn, 2 razor grain, so we need double razor grain as compared to corn, and 2 wood. Okay. Let's go ahead. Craft 5 fermentable beer. Let's back out. Okay. And the reason why it's 5 is because... Oh, sorry, 3. That's all we needed was 3, sorry. All we needed was 3, Jim. So 3 fermentable beer is all we needed. So see how it says fermentable beer? And it has a condition bar in it. Now it says, see how it says there, ages into beer? In order to age it, in order to ferment the beer, you must put it in the fermenter. Okay, here's our fermenter here. Okay, and you go transfer. Now I'm almost maxed out here. Let's grab some of these beers here. Okay, because you see there's only 10 slots in the fermenter. Slide it over to my food and drink. Now you see the fermentable beer that I have here. Now you see how it has that yellow bar, condition bar. We're going to assign, and you'll see it flip over. See how it flipped over to the fermenter slot? We're going to do it again. There's the second one. And then there's the third one. So there's our fermentable beer. Okay. Now, it used to be half an hour, 45-minute time range in order to ferment a beer in the fermenter. And what that means is in a half an hour, 45-minute time, it went from this yellow condition bar, it'll slowly go down, and it will become this bar with the line through it. And it becomes a beer. So it goes from fermentable beer to this here, a beer. And that is what the daily is asking for. It's asking for you to craft something fermentable, put it in the fermenter, and then it becomes the alcoholic beverage like a beer. And this is just one example. Okay? So since then, I believe it was this past summer, June 2023, they had fixed it. The time it takes to ferment. Okay? So no longer takes a half an hour, 45 minutes. I believe it takes maybe 15, 20 minutes now of real life gameplay time. So what I would recommend, doing this particular daily first. Okay? Get your corn, get your razor grain, get your boiled water, get your wood. Okay? Craft fermentable beer. Okay? At the brewing station. Bring it over here to your fermenter. Assign it, just like I did, okay? And within 20 minutes or so, this fermentable beer will become a beer, just like this. And you'll get credit. So, you don't have to be in your camp. You can be anywheres, okay? Anywheres on the map, and you'll see it pop up, and then you'll see, as long as you have it highlighted, right, selected, just like the way that I do, right? See how I have it selected there? How I have it tracked? Okay, as long as you have it tracked, doesn't matter where you're at on the map. When that's done fermenting, it'll pop up, and that's how you know you completed it. Okay, so that's all you have to do. So 25 minutes at the most. You'll be able to. This fermentable beer will become a beer. So you see, it's already gone down. You see how the little bar has gone down just with this short period of time of what, 2-3 minutes of me yapping. Okay, so that's all you gotta do. Just have a little patience. Do this one first. Complete the rest of your dailies. You know, walk around your house a few times, and it'll be done. That's all you have to do. And we're done. We're done. All right. So I'll eventually get this one complete. But if I have to wait, I'd have to cut the video and do a lot of editing and stuff like that. So just follow my directions. Shouldn't be a problem. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.